Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Sports Cards Daily, the relaunch. Today is February 28th. Sports Cards Daily is going to give you a little picture every day on what's going on in the sports card hobby. No picks, no predictions, and no negativity. Casual, positive comments only. And my goal is to point you on to some new content creators, new interviews, and recent news that broke today in today's sports card news. If you haven't already, please take a moment and subscribe because we're going to try to get this puppy running, baby. Sports Card Daily relaunch. Let's start by, and I do recommend checking out on this day. Look at all the things that went on in sports history. To be honest, I really don't even understand the first one in 1844. It's a long time ago. What is this? I don't even know. Let's see. There's something about Victor Trumper. I don't know who he is. What's this on the NFL? NFL trade, Chicago Cards, 1959. That's kind of interesting. Olympic gold, sports history. The Will Chamberlain, 35 consecutive field goals caught my attention. PJ Chamberlain Nicholas, Don Mattingly, Messier. I think today's his birthday too, if I'm not mistaken. And that's pretty much the highlights right there. I think we can go to birthdays real quickly. Just check out some sports birthdays. Joe Malone, Mario Andretti, Andre. Where'd that one come from? Yeah, Eric Lindros. That's whose birthday it was. I knew there was a hockey player today. Okay, anyway, let's jump into some cool hobby news. The TOPS industry conference is going on. I'm going to give you a couple sources to check in on this. First one is over at Sports Collectors Daily. They have a little story about it. Kind of Josh Luber talks about Fanatics' promise to hobby shops. There are some interesting insights, so I do recommend checking out Sports Card Radio and getting their opinion and perspective. And they are going to be covering the industry event every day and giving their perspective. I want to also ask, does this gentleman look familiar to you? Does he want his red rifle BB gun back? Just kidding. Don't take that personally. Anyway, again, really do recommend checking out the channel. I will leave a link below. And again, you can find Sports Card Collectors Daily to read the article there. Next thing up was Paul Lasco had a lot of great. If you don't follow Paul Lasco, he follows the legal aspects when it comes to sports cards, the collectibles. He has an article here on NFTs. There's one today on PWCC and eBay. And basically, I don't know if this is the right one. Here's one on Smash and Red Hot. Again, great breakdowns. It shows you the litigation. He tells you what happened upper deck. And look, all these came out today. All these recent stories, one about Panini, PWCC, and eBay. Bottom line, neither company's suing either one. You know, PWC's going their way, eBay's going their way. No one's suing either one. They both kind of are walking away. I can't find that, but that was what caught my attention. So I do recommend, if you haven't already, get over to Paul Lasco, read that, but some great breaking news on some legal cases affecting the hobby, and you should be aware. I'm not going to tell you. I do recommend, again, just the facts. Next up, we're going to talk about a great breakdown here. This is actually from Baseball Card Collector Investor Daily. He plays a replay of what's the show called? Oh, Brad and Dustin and the dude from SGC. They talk about grading and subgrades and why SGC does not use subgrades. Great insight. Again, what it reminds me of, just my commentary. Great facts here. I do recommend listening to this video and listening to the original video. My opinion is it just points out how subjective grading really is. Grading is not quantitative. It is subjective, but then we attach a quantitative valuation to a quantitative decision. That's a subjective one. I don't know. Hopefully you follow that, but great video. Next up, the Culture Collision show was this past weekend, and I really did enjoy Dustin's breakdown of the show. He gives great insight, shares some stories of what he saw, some of the, his opinion of what's going on in the market. I do recommend, again, I'll leave a link below. If you haven't already, check out Personal Finance Dad. Great facts. Again, great breakdown of what's going on. Another great show I've listened to recently is Sports Card Therapist. I really enjoy his interviews. I hope he broadens his horizon to talk to more content creators from different perspectives, but I do like his kind of subtle, chill perspective on the hobby. I do encourage you to take a look and listen to it. I found this as an interesting conversation for me, is my comment on it. Next up, really big fan, been a fan of Breaker Culture. They're doing a lot of their ties doing some stuff on eBay. So if you're in eBay and you want to learn about grading and reselling, really good insight on this last video. I do recommend that, and taking a look at some of the videos he's doing on eBay. So take that look. This was today's drop. And then the last video I will talk about here was another perspective from Kenneth Farnos, who talks about, again, the Atlanta culture collision. And again, what I liked about this is getting his perspective from this as well as Dustin's. I think he's a little more on the card selling side, in my opinion. I think Dustin is, if I'm not mistaken. But again, really enjoyed this. And this is really what makes up today's breakdown in what's going on in sports card today. Hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. I get enough comments, we'll keep this puppy going, man. We're going to keep this puppy going. Thank you very much. Have a great day.